Hey guys, I'm Chesapeake. Today we're going to be checking out the Snugpak Ionosphere one-person bivy tent. It is a two-piece design. The fly sheet is a lightweight 210T polyester ripstop with a 5,000 millimeter hydrostatic head and a waterproof PU coating. The inner tent is constructed of a 190T nylon with a 50D polyester no-seam mesh. It has DAC Featherlight NSL anodized aluminum poles with press fit connectors, and all the DAC poles are made from TH72M aluminum. It has one door up front here. All the seams are sealed. It comes with 14Y alloy Y stakes, 2 spares. The dimensions are 104 inches by 35 inches by 28 inches. The trail weight is 2.64 pounds, that's the fly, the poles, and the inner tent. And the pack weight is 3.4 pounds. That's the fly, the poles, the inner tent, the stakes, guy ropes, and stuff sack. It comes in olive and coyote on the outer, and the inner is just, on both, is black. It also comes with a repair kit, and when I show you the main stuff sack, we'll check that out. So let me grab the camera here and we'll take a look at it. As you can see, this is the stuff sack it comes in. It's a nice stuff sack. It's got the logo printed on the front. It's got nice compression buckles to open it up. The top rolls down, and with the tent in it, it compresses to about that small as far as height goes. Inside, Snugpak didn't just throw a repair kit in. It's actually in its own bag that's toggled to the inside of the main compression sack so it doesn't get lost. It's got the Snugpak repair kit printed on there, and it's also folded over and velcroed so you don't lose any of the extra supplies. It's got extra cord, tensioner, stakes, shock cord, anything you might need, plus inner tent fly fabric and base material and a sheet of no-seam, so you can repair this thing no matter what happens to you. It has guy outs all around the perimeter that stake to the 4 corner stakes of the inner tent, and that's what connects it together. So there's a large area between the 2 tents that allows for 360-degree airflow all around the 2 to really get some ventilation in there when it gets warmer out. To connect them, what I do is I just make a simple lark's head with the shock cord and then pop it right on, and it stays pretty tight. The door is able to be zipped closed. It does have a storm flap that's velcroed. So now it's in storm configuration. To get in, you just simply unzip it, and then it's able to be rolled back, and inside there is a shock cord loop and toggle that go through a loop that's on the inner mesh tent to pull it up, as well as toggle through the fly to keep it out of the way. If I can get it to stay there. There's plenty of stakes, plenty of shock cord. I mean, this thing's not going to go anywhere in any kind of weather. So let me grab the camera. I'll take you around real quick, show you inside, and let you check this thing out. It is one neat little tent. So you can come up here and you can see that all the seams are taped on the fly. It is a bathtub floor. It has zippers, 2 zippers right here. The bottom zipper opens all the way around to there. And then this zipper goes all the way up to the top. Inside, like I said, there's plenty of room here for airflow all around the tent, so it's not going to get stuffy in there. I slept in it last night and I was nice and comfortable. Moving around the back, you can see it's got another pull out in the back here, and the bathtub floor goes up to about here, and then there is some no-seam inside, so you can still get some airflow, but you're not going to get anything blowing in. And then the back side is just solid, as you can see. Here's a close-up of the DAC featherlight poles in their sleeve and the bathtub floor. Now the bathtub floor, you'll see a little bit when I take you inside that it's in a step configuration, meaning the back goes all the way, almost all the way up. This section is kind of high. It's stepped down a little bit lower, and then finally around the front is only about 3 inches high to really get the most airflow you can get when you have the fly on, or when you just have the door panel back, which it doesn't want to stay for some reason. It's a little tricky here to get this to stay in this loop. So let's jump inside and we'll check out the room inside. Here you can see the bathtub floor, like I said, and it's the details with this that really make it worth getting. Things like right inside these two zippers, there's a panel here to protect the small microscopic gap that's formed where the zippers meet, so nothing's going to crawl in there. Just small stuff like that. The corners are all reinforced, they're taped, the fly is taped all around. It's got a nice coil zipper on it. All the seams are taped. I mean, no water's going to get in this thing at all. Here's my pad. I've just got a regular closed cell foam pad and my Ecotech insulated pad, and then my green patrol bag. There's my Snugpak Base Camp Ops pillow, and then my Snugpak Snuggie pillow. And all the way down, there's still about 6 inches of room beyond the end of the bag to the end of the bivy there. And at the head end, as you can see, there's plenty of room here for your bag, your boots, any equipment. So let me hop in real quick and I'll show you guys what it's like. Climbing in, it's really easy. I mean, I'm only 5'8", 5'7", and I've got plenty of room to climb in. Somebody who's taller might have a harder time. You just reach up, simply zip this zipper, and zip over here, and you've got a nice vent right by your head here. And then now I've got at least 2 feet of room to the end, and then I'm still a good 1.5 feet away from this end of the bivy. So I've got tons of room in here. It's not claustrophobic at all. Really good airflow. I did have a little mini fan in here with me last night. That's also a LED light. It has mesh pockets on each side. You can see there to put your keys, your any small gear that you might have. And there you can see the bathtub floor, how it's real high at the end there, but it still has no seam to let air in, but you're not going to get any precipitation blowing in. And then it's higher, and then down here it's really low to let as much air in as possible. And here's a close-up of the zippers. As you can see, there's just a tiny, actually it's even smaller than that. gap that's created when you close the zippers. I mean, you can barely even see it with the camera here, but this panel covers that up. So it's just a small detail that Snugpak thought of to connect the fly and the fly and bivy, the mesh inner together. If you get some really bad weather, there are these hook and loop tabs on each side, the front and back, the top and bottom, to really get this thing nice and tight if you got any bad weather. So let me hop out, take one last look at it, and we'll wrap this up. To get out, it's really easy. Like I said, I just stand up and I can pop right out of it. To close it up, once again, you just zipper this around, and then you can leave it like this, or if you're afraid some weather is going to come in, you've got the storm flap here. You can easily zipper this closed, and it's got a nice tab here to get it even more cinched down if you want to. So that's the Snugpak Ionosphere one-person bivy. I'll give you a close-up of the information here. You can check it out. You can pause the screen if you need to. There's a repair kit. Everything you need to fix it on the fly. And again, it does come in OD green or this coyote brown. So if you're in the market for a small one-man bivy tent that's super modular, not very expensive, on Amazon this was $130. All depends on when you get it. It might be higher, might be lower. The olive green did cost a little bit less, but it didn't have prime shipping. So it really all depends what you need and when you need it. So once again, I'm Chesapeake. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'll catch you guys next time.